Absolutely.
Luckily, the Swiss base said they do. Here we go.
Once again, we got the Armenian fans making it known that they're here, that they love wrestling. Hungary has some medals from the past couple of days too. Looking really solid. Very composed is VANCZA here. Once again, a battle of body types. We got VANCZA, who's a little longer, and ASLANYAN, who's a little stockier. Seems like ASLANYAN's waiting for.
What are we hearing the whistles for?
Just noises of encouragement. I would hope. I would hope they're not trying to trick the wrestlers. Yeah, it seems like VANCZA's controlling the center real well. They're calling action blue, action blue. And they give the passive. VANCZA's gonna get a chance on top. Might see a big lift here.
So while we're waiting for this, you're clearly from the States. Is there much following from the States? Is this a tournament that is a reference?
It's hard to follow because we don't have it streamed live on UWW. We have to go through a third-party website.
Maybe something to work on. Anyway, let's see what he goes. Oh,
VANCZA with the big lift up there. Can he capitalize? He might go for it again. A side lift here. Great movement by the Armenian. VANCZA's got him up, and he's certainly looking for some sort of points.
So dissect what we've just seen.
Not quite sure. We're gonna have to take a look at that again. It seems like referees might too. So they give 2 to VANCZA for a correct throw. Didn't quite expose ASLANYAN, but lifted him up high enough and threw him far enough for them to make it, known. The crowd cheering for ASLANYAN.
So 3-0.
VANCZA doing a great job keeping the movement going, off-balancing ASLANYAN. Holding center, trying to ride out these last 23 seconds.
How often are they looking at the clock? I guess they know exactly where it is and they know how to focus in a second. Or are the coaches telling them how long?
I mean, you get both. Sometimes you just know how long 3 minutes is in your head. You got a great sense of time. You've done these 3-minute periods over and over and over again at practice. Sometimes you need a hint. You take a look and you see how close you actually were. Sometimes people.
But I want a lesson in wrestling training. When you're training, are you breaking down each individual move, or is a lot of time spent on 3-minute sessions? How technically does it work?
When you're preparing for a tournament, you want to be in shape. So leading up to the tournament, you're, say, 2 weeks out, 1 week out, you're doing matches. You're trying to simulate the competitive atmosphere. You're trying to get the times right. You're trying to get pretty much make it seem that you're competing in practice every time with your own teammates. But when you're a little further out, you might be reviewing some technique. You might be doing a lot more drilling.
Well, they both come out firing in the second period.
Yeah, ASLANYAN hearing some of their coaches' comments, maybe saying you got to push the pace a little more, you're down. Certainly coming in on the attack, and VANCZA avoids the front headlock there. Looks a little bit more passive than in the first, but still holding position. They give ASLANYAN a chance on top as well. VANCZA says, all right.
Who would want to be a coach? So what's the idea?
Vanska's looking to keep his chest and weight on the lock over here, not letting ASLANYAN lift him up. He's got a great lift, great chance to score here, but Vanska's long, so will they give 2 or 4 here? It seems like Vanska's hands were still on the ground. They might be looking to challenge at some point. Vanska's saying, hey, 4? Maybe throw the brick. Seems
the coach is saying, get on with it.
That's right. And sometimes that might be the right thing to do. He thinks Vanska can get after it. Vanska's looking for a lock here. He's got the pressure on. Maybe Vanska can get another passivity. Blue's keeping his head down. Oh, they got a passive on the table ref here from Blue.
Or at least in this game, you know what's going on.
Vanska's digging hard here. A minute 10 left. Vanska gets a nice front headlock, trying to show that he's the more active guy, lets him go. It's unlikely that we'll see a passivity, but...
When's the latest they give it in about?
Usually if there's 30 seconds remaining, they won't give it. That's from what I've seen. But if there's a minute or so, there's a chance. And we got the table ref, side ref saying, hey, Blue is passive here. Seems like the mat referee is not confirming it. Okay, and he's got the confirmation, but ASLANYAN finds a way to score here. Maybe a miscommunication on the referee's part could have stopped that score from happening.
So he's just about to give passivity, and
that's right.
It's all down to the seconds, isn't it?
Unfortunate for Vanska, but great way to capitalize by ASLANYAN. 20 seconds remaining. Score is 7-3. Vanska giving it his all, and he's got a takedown here. Wow. And a caution, and he's crawling out of bounds as ASLANYAN.
No.
Are they going to bring him back? They want him back, and they're telling the coach just to sit down. Or are they putting him back in parterre?
Well, this is good. This is technically interesting. We're going through all the options today.
Oh, yeah.
As you can see, there's 9 seconds left.
I'm wondering where the match is going to start. If they're going to start in parterre or if they're going to start on their feet.
Dr. Cruz has been doing a really, really wonderful job, because there's only one doctor who's been covering all 3 mats. Okay, look at this. Well, they're back in action now. They're throwing at each other.
Vanska giving it everything he's got, trying to, and he can't do it. 5-7, he's mad, he's very angry. He had it, and then he didn't. So much emotion here from Vanska. Great sportsmanship from both guys. Unbelievable.